This guy came to us probably about 4 years ago. He had spent his entire adult life in correctional facilities.
And now he's coming up 5 years in the community, and somehow the cycle was broken.
We took him to a bank to get him a bank card.
He was clapping and hooping and hollering, and the bank manager didn't understand what was going on. And he turned to the bank manager and said, "You don't get it. This is the first time I've ever had a bank account." And he was 50. The simplest way that I can describe Raven's Moon model is supportive housing.
A scattered site supportive housing, that's what we call it whenever people ask us what it is that we do.
We don't fit into any other program. What Jeanette and I have created there's nothing else like it. It's not a recovery house, and we're also helping every population. Our youngest resident is 1, and our oldest resident is 77.
I think we're quite unique. Not everyone is AA or NA. Not everyone has drug and alcohol addictions that we house.
Raven's Moon is run on hearts. They meet people where they're at. It feels like the world is throwing people away, and we see those people and see their value and see who they really are. And we accept them. We invite them in and say, you know, you're valuable.
We come from an anti-oppressive perspective. It's allowing people to choose their own path and for us to just facilitate their growth along the way. And so it's not about trying to fix people, it's about empowerment.
I think that people aren't projects. I think that, you know, to meet somebody and decide that I'm going to fix you because I know what your best life looks like is arrogant, and it's self-serving. It's not for me to say what somebody's best life is.
Well, I think because it's a housing program, that you're far more connected to the people that are living in the house because you're in their home. You become a part of their life. Whereas a larger organization that may be providing shelter or employment programs or what have you, you're not as involved in a person's life. And so I think because we're involved, the connection that's made between us and the resident, it just becomes so much of a closer and in-depth relationship.
I think that the biggest misconception about people who are homeless or at risk for homelessness, it's because of laziness, lacking, or drugs. And I think that that's not always the situation, that's not always the case. A lot of my people, they had everything, and then something catastrophic happened. A chronic health problem happened, injury, physical injury happened. And I think that society has a way of distancing themselves from the less than perfect.
And it's about building relationships with people, you know, rather than just trying to figure out what their needs are and meet those needs. It's about building the relationship. That's what creates the sense of belonging. That's what creates the sense of safety. You know, that's what creates the connection. All of that. It's building that relationship.